Hey, welcome to ZooBricks. My name is Maxine and I'm trying to build the world's largest Lego zoo. In last week's episode, I finished off the goat enclosure, so if you missed that one, you definitely need to catch up on it because the goat enclosure looks super good. And in today's video, I wanted to start building on a little tiny enclosure in a little corner that needed filling right near the entrance. Okay, so I have just finished building this small mammal enclosure, really. It's really ideally for guinea pigs, but Lego doesn't have a guinea pig. I can see that there's an error already, and that is the fact that it doesn't meet my visitor footpath. Now, in order to make it easy for transporting, I wanted to build it kind of just on these two base plates. I didn't want to extend it across this line, just because this fence is all one item. So I decided to keep it within that line. So I'm gonna have to take this pathway up and join it to there. And that means that this little green area here can be made a little bit bigger, and maybe I can fit something else pretty cool there. So I'm gonna get with taking this up. Got a little helper with me in the Lego Zoo room today. This is Odin. And Odin is very excited to be here. He loves getting out and about. He is actually a bit of an adventure cat, so he does wear a harness and go on little walks and stuff, don't you? So Odin is a Norwegian forest cat, and he's very fluffy. And he promises he's not going to get fluff everywhere. Isn't that right? So I've just finished building this little enclosure at the beginning of the zoo, and I'm pretty pleased with how it's turned out. Let's have a little look. Here it is, right next to the gift shop. And there we go. It's like a little guinea pig village type thing, but sadly, Lego doesn't have any guinea pigs. But what they do have, so I've got my little box of animals here, and sadly Lego don't actually have any guinea pig pieces. They definitely need to get on this because guinea pigs are one of our most popular animals at the zoo. Not only like in the zoo for visitors, but online as well. I'll put a link in the comments to our actual Hog Springs guinea pig village, which is ridiculously popular. It's going to be featured in this year's guinea pig magazine. So that's why I wanted to build a little village in the zoo. So I'm just having a little look through my animals of who might fit in it. So I've got a tiny rabbit. I've got this mad little hamster dude. All right, Odin, what are you doing? Come on then. I've got tiny little hamsters, which I think we could probably get away with being a guinea pig. So I did actually try and get creative and create a guinea pig out of Lego pieces, but unfortunately it looks like a demented Lego sausage. So Lego, you really need to make some guinea pigs, please. So in this main enclosure, we have got the kind of like a weird kind of village hall thing. which is just acts as a nice little outdoor shelter. There's an underground tunnel which goes all the way along there and along there. And what you want to do when you're building tunnels in a zoo exhibit in the real life is make sure they're not too long. And this is from a practical point of view, because if for whatever reason the animal gets sick or dies, or it's properly hiding in there and you can't get it out, you don't want to make it longer than like a broom handle or something like that, so you can actually kind of reach through with another object to get animals out. So that's why this tunnel is not particularly long. So the tunnel goes like this and then like this, so that our rabbits or whatever lives in here doesn't get away. We've got another little tiny shelter, another little building, and of course there's the main house that they would get locked in overnight, and it's got a little weather vane on it. So I'm quite pleased with the way these roof pieces have come out. These are actually little pieces of road plate, like little thin bits of road plate. And you can just see inside the house there. So it makes it super easy for cleaning for the keepers. They just lift the side of the roof off. And this enclosure is short enough that the keepers would just be able to step over it. So that's why I haven't bothered putting a gate in it. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Which animal should live here? We've got a tiny little hamster, rabbit, or uber hamster. And they all fit in the tunnels. They would all fit in the house and everything. So let me know which one you think should live in this enclosure. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move all of these back into place and connect them back up to the zoo, and just see what it looks like now, because it's changed quite a lot since I moved these little plates out of the way. What do you think? Yeah? So there we have it. The zoo is back in one piece again, and it looks pretty smart from this angle. I've added the little guinea pig village in there, and this little green area needs something done with it. I'm going to put a tree in it and some benches. I think would be quite pretty. We've obviously got the goat enclosure there, and the otters is all back to normal. So it's looking pretty cool. So here it is from the public entering the zoo point of view. So as you come into the zoo and obviously pay at the kiosk, come around here, over the hill, that's what you see, which is a pretty cool view. You've got the guinea pig village just on your left hand side, or whatever that turns out to be. Gift shop, goats are straight ahead, and of course the noisy otters are shouting at you from the right. It's looking smart. Just needs a lot more planting, a lot more vegetation. I clearly need to go to the pick-a-brick wall and get more plants for sure. But yeah, let me know what you think of the progress of the zoo so far. It's a huge project. This is going to take a little while, but I'm pleased with how it's coming on, and obviously the kind of level of detail that I'm going for is working out. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in this week on ZooBricks, and if you haven't done already, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. I'm heading over to Bricktastic this weekend and really looking forward to it. My raccoon tapestry is going to be on show there. So I can't wait. It's going to be a fun Lego weekend, and I shall see you very soon.